Hello and welcome back to Insights with Nandu. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. Please do click like when you find a video you like. Please do comment. Leave us your thoughts, your builds, and also any new topics that you would like to hear about. One of the questions I have been asked quite often is about a global career. What does it mean to have a global career? What does it take to be successful in a global career? Now, I've been blessed. I've had a global career, born in India, educated in India. We have lived and worked in India for several years, lived and worked in Indonesia for several years, in the Philippines for several years, in Switzerland for several years. And I have visited countries in every continent. I have visited factories in every continent in the world, including, if you allow me as an aside, I have visited an abandoned factory in Antarctica. I'm glad it's abandoned because it was a whale carcass processing factory that now has been reclaimed by a live volcano. So I've been incredibly blessed in being able to travel the world and have a global career. Is this going to continue as a trend in your generation and succeeding generations? We don't know. Well, for starters, the world is definitely globalized and probably going to stay globalized for quite some time to come. Hopefully will continue. But definitely COVID-19 has accelerated and brought 10 years of development into one single year in the way we interact remotely, the way we can now do video meetings, video conferencing, teaching on video, Zoom meetings, and so on. So this will mean a change of behaviors. There will still be global careers. People will still move out for education, for physically relocating and working in other cultures. But a lot of business travel will probably be reduced because people will interact virtually using technologies which are evolving and getting better all the time. But having said this, a global career as an expatriate, like everything else, has pros and cons and has certain elements that you need to make it work successfully. First, the pros, and indeed from the outside, it looks very glamorous. You get to travel to new countries, meet new people, have new adventures, and this is very good, no doubt about it. But it does come with a price, and the price is the following. First, you lose touch with your home country. You lose touch with your old friends and people you may have connected with and been very close to when you were growing up. Eventually, when you go back, you may find that you have simply just grown apart and you have very different worldviews, and therefore it's not easy to connect. That can happen. It also means if you have a long-term global expatriate career, it means your children are going to grow up to be global citizens, which is great. And they'll be truly comfortable across cultures, religions, ethnicities, languages. They'll probably speak multiple languages, and this is fabulous. But it also means that they will have weaker roots in any one single country. So it's all pros and cons. In my generation, I was blessed and lucky, and many of us were, that, with our spouses made a conscious career choice to prioritize one career over another. This is not easy. It's not something I would recommend to any of you. So if you're looking for a global career, do look for options where both partners are able to continue some form of a career as you move around the world. Having said that, what does it take to be successful in a global career? To me, the most important thing is the attitude with which you approach it. Do you approach it with an attitude and a sense of wonder that says, I want to go out, I want to discover, I want to learn, I want to blend in, embrace, and then contribute. Or the other attitude is I want to go there to look, experience, and then I'm going to judge. Are you the same as my culture? Is your food as good? Is it food? Is your standards of politics or civics? Is it same? Is it different? In my experience, people who go out with the first attitude, which is a positive one to embrace, it might take them time to adjust to any new culture, but they actually come out much happier with the experience that they have been through. People who go in there with a kind of a filter that likes to judge, they are not often happy, nor are they successful in their expatriate career. The first attitude means you embrace the local culture, you try the local food, you make local friends, you learn the local language. So I made an effort to learn Bahasa Indonesia, to learn a bit of Tagalog, to learn a bit of French in Switzerland. So you make an effort to learn the languages, you make an effort to blend in, to embrace the local culture. And then you actually find that not only are you enriched in your global outlook and worldview, but you're also able to contribute so much better and connect so much better with the people with whom you have to interact and work with. People are not so different the world over in what they want, in what they look for, in what they truly value. But they are different in how they communicate all of this, and some of the rituals and social codes of conduct by which they interact and which you have to go through before you can discover the core of the people, which is actually very similar all over the world. People want much the same things all over the world. And when you get past, whatever initial social norms there are and you connect, you find how close and how similar really we are as human beings all over the world. So, I wish you a wonderful adventure. I wish you a wonderful adventure with your global career, and do share your experiences, your thoughts, what works, what doesn't work. And I look forward to hearing from you soon. So once again, do click like, do leave a comment in the comments below, do subscribe, and do share this video with your friends and colleagues if you found it useful. Thank you.